Okay, so today I have for you my fall 2014 favorites. If you watched my summer favorites, you'll know that it was like super long, but I definitely don't have as much stuff as I did in my summer favorites, so this is definitely going to be a lot shorter and more manageable. So I'm going to start with the skincare things that I really fell in love with or have just really loved in the fall, and then I'll move on to makeup, and then just some sort of like other favorites that aren't, it's food, my food favorites, I guess. So my first skincare favorite, and you'll have heard me talk about these all before, and you'll actually hear me talk about them again, so I'm going to be sounding like a broken record a little bit, but I love these things to death. They're just amazing, and my skin just loves them. The first one is the Salas Skincare Salt Scrub in the Lavender and Jasmine scent. I have the giant 6 ounce tub of this. Here's what the scrub looks like. Smells so good. This is just a salt, jojoba oil, Redmond clay, and then essential oils of lavender and jasmine. This is I mean, you've heard me talk about this before if you watch my videos, but this is a salt scrub that you use in the shower, and then you leave it on like a face mask, so you don't just rub it in and then wash it off. You rub it in, leave it in for 10 minutes so the salt can get into your acne and like any other skin conditions you've got, and let it, you know, it gets in there and really heals, and then you wash it off after 10 minutes and it leaves your skin moisturized from the jojoba oil that's in here. My skin is just like in love with this stuff. I was using this every single day, but I was going through it too fast, so I've switched to every other day. But even then, I wish I could use it every day. If, you know, I would just love to use this every single day. Sometimes I do still use this every day. A couple times a week I will use it one day after another, but usually I try to use it every other day so I don't go through it so fast. But I love this stuff. This stuff has changed my skin so much. Like, I still break out. I think I'm going to always break out, but it's definitely lessened the severity of my breakouts. I don't get as many. When I do get them, they heal a lot faster because of the salt that's in here. It just really gets in there and kills anything that's in there. So my skin, it definitely feels a lot smoother too. Like, I've got something big going on right there, but it's a lot smoother. Like, a lot of the times in my videos you'll see like my skin texture is pretty bumpy, but for the most part it's been really smooth and really great, and I attribute it a lot to this and also to my Skin Renaissance Rejuvenating Facial Oil, which I've also talked about and which you'll also hear again. I love this oil too. I got this as a sample in my Bare Bliss box, and I didn't think that I was going to like it. I didn't think I was going to buy a full size of it, but I fell in love with it. My skin is obsessed with this. It just like drinks it right in. I've had 0 breakouts because of this oil, which is rare for me because usually oils break me out. And funny enough, it is the jojoba oil that breaks me out, but this stuff doesn't break me out. Maybe it's because it's not sitting in my skin. I end up washing it off, but this is meadow foam seed oil based, and it was created for skin conditions like redness and acne and that kind of thing, so that is probably one of the reasons why it works so well for my skin. This is the 1 ounce size, and I just love this. It smells really good. It doesn't smell like flowers. It doesn't smell, you know, like citrusy or girly. It actually has sort of like a savory, like herbally scent, which I really like. I use this every morning. I use 6 drops on my face in the morning. And then at night I like to mix, I either use this combined with another like lotion facial oil. I'll mix 3 drops in, or by itself, or I'll use a different facial oil, but I really love this. I'll keep buying this. It's very inexpensive for a facial oil. It's $25 for 1 ounce, and this will definitely last you for plus months if you know, depending on how much you use it. So if you've got acne or oily skin, I definitely recommend these 2 things specifically, because the combination of these 2 things has just made my skin so much easier to deal with and so much better. Just, I can't even talk about how much I love these things. Like, I could just go on about these forever. So you'll hear these 2 things specifically one more time in a week from when this video goes up. So sorry to sound like a broken record, but I just love these things so much. And the last skincare thing I've got, which I've also talked about before, is the Moon Brightening Youth Serum Oil. I use this. This is definitely a treat for me because this is expensive. The full size of this is $95 full price. I got this, I usually try to buy things with a coupon or like a discount or something, so that way I'm not always paying full price, because $95 is a lot. Even what I paid for this was a lot, but you know, I got a little bit of a discount. But I use this at night after I've done a face mask or sort of like a facial thing. I use this as, this is like a special treat for my face. My skin loves this oil. When I wake up after using this, my skin is just, it is not red, it's not irritated. I've had no new breakouts. Old breakouts like sort of calm down. My skin just loves this. If I could afford to use this 2 times a day, every single day for the rest of my life, like I would just bathe in this stuff. Like I would look like glowing and amazing all the time if I could just like shower in this, but it's pricey, but I'll continue to rebuy this all the time. Anytime I run out of it, which I'm definitely, where am I in it? I'm only to right here, thank God, because if I was any lower than that, I might cry. So this and the other oil that I showed you are my 2 favorite oils of all time so far. I will always buy this, and I definitely only use this like 2 or 3 times a week depending on how many face masks I do, but this is a treat for me. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, so now into makeup favorites. I haven't used a lot of new things since last month, so a lot of the things that I talked about not last month, but my last favorites video, a lot of the things I've talked about then are still my favorites, like my Jopa Minerals foundation and all that, and this one is another Jopa Minerals blush. This is Blushing Bride. I am wearing this today. This has probably been, I've pretty much worn this blush like 95% of the fall. And it's, you know, it's just a nice neutral color. It goes with like every eye look. I definitely used it today because I was doing my eye makeup and my lips a little bit more dramatic than I usually do, as you know. But I like this even when I'm just using like barely any makeup, like no makeup days. Like I love this blush so much. It's sort of like a, in the thing it looks sort of like a brownie pink color, but on it just sort of just takes on like a natural like flush sort of look. So this is definitely my favorite. This and Aloha are my 2 favorite blushes by Jopa Minerals. They're the ones that get used the most often. But for the fall and winter, like this is definitely my go-to blush. I don't even know why really. It's just, usually I like my blush to sort of like stand out and look out there, but I sort of like the natural look that this one gives me. So I really like this. I'll have swatches of all the stuff that I talk about at the end, just for reference. So I've got a couple of eye things and then some lip things. So the eye things, I've got the All Natural Face Magic Vegan Eyeshadow Primer. I got this in one of my subscription boxes. It's just sort of like the doe foot applicator eyeshadow primer. I think it's supposed to be the dupe for the Urban Decay something or other that I never have used because I've never used Urban Decay. But I actually really like this. I was actually kind of surprised that this one did work for me as well as it does, because I've tried the one in the pot, which is the one that's made for oil control, the buff one, and I didn't like that at all. It always creased on me, like my eyelids just still got greasy, and I could never determine like what was the right amount to use. So I was thinking that I wasn't going to like this because I thought it was just going to be the same thing, and a lot of people had different reactions to it. They said either they really liked it or they hated it. So I was skeptical when I first used it, but every time I've used this, my eyeshadow has never creased, which is strange because I've got super oily eyelids, and I don't think this is supposed to be, I don't know that this is supposed to be for oily eyelids. I'm not really sure, but this stuff is like magic. It doesn't crease at all. It lasts me all day. Like I'll put my eyeshadow on when I do wear eyeshadow, like in the morning, and then by like 10 o'clock at night when I'm like washing my face, it still looks exactly the same. So this stuff has been really great, and I use it every single time. I'm just gonna I'm probably gonna end up tossing the other primers in the pot because they just don't work for me as well as this one does. So I really like that. And then another product I got in the monthly beauty box is the Vegan Lengthening Mascara in black. I had never tried their mascaras before, and I was always interested to. And so I was glad I got this in one of my boxes to try out. I actually really like this too. You know, it's not very lengthening, honestly, and it's not very volumizing. What it really does for me, and what all that I look for in a mascara, is it coats my lashes and just makes them darker. I'm not looking for like crazy long lashes. I'm not looking for like drama. I'm not looking for them to look fake or, you know, out to here. I'm just looking for something that coats my eyelashes, that will last all day. It doesn't flake, it doesn't smudge, and it doesn't do any of those things. All it does is just make my eyelashes look like they're better, like just a little bit better. So if you're looking for like a mascara that's it provides a lot of volume and length and stuff. This definitely is not it. But if you're just looking for a natural mascara that makes your lashes look natural and not, you know, this is perfect for like office, for like when you're going into work and stuff like that. So if you're looking for that, definitely I recommend this. And I did buy a second tube of this to have as a backup for next year. It's been a while since I've placed my order, and I don't know how long it'll take for the All Natural Face to get to it, but I've got this. This will still last me a little bit longer. Before I got this, I used to think that I didn't actually like black mascara, but I realized it was because the ones that I had tried before just were not right for me. Like, they were too lengthening, or they just were clumpy and wet and stuff. Like this, the formula on this is really nice. I also as well plan to do a more in-depth review on this next year. I know that a few of you guys asked for this like months ago, and I've just been, so I definitely want to do a review for this, and this will probably be coming early in 2015. So I do like this, and you'll see this again. So then the last eye thing that I've got is a pencil, and this is the Mineral Fusion Eyeliner Pencil in Kohl. It's just a black liner. I'll do a swatch of this at the end, but I mean, it's black liner. It looks pretty similar to other black liners, but I like this one better than a few that I've tried because it's creamy, it lasts a long time, it's easily blendable, it doesn't, you know, it does smudge, and it doesn't set very well, so I have to be conscious not to touch my eyes when I'm wearing it, but I really like this eyeliner. The only thing that I would switch this out for is if I found one that sets a little bit better, but I like this one. I use it in my waterline and my tight line all the time. I just posted a video doing a get ready with me with this, and it's just the lived-in liner look where it's just black smudgy liner. I like that a lot too, so I really like this pencil liner, the Mineral Fusion Kohl pencil liner, so this is a good one for me. Lastly for makeup is just some lipsticks, and would you believe that until about a month ago I'd never actually worn lipstick? I'm almost 29 and I've never worn lipstick. So the first one that we got, or the first one that I got, is the Pacifica Devotion lipstick in Tenderness. This was the very first lipstick I ever owned, and I got it in a Petit Vour box. I didn't think I was going to like it because I've never worn lipstick, so what the hell do I know about lipstick? But this is actually just like the perfect nude color for me. Like, it looks really great on my skin. I didn't think I liked it at first, but you know, it's grown on me, which I thought that it might. It's just a great nude color. And I really love the formula of these two. I did actually buy another one, the XOX, which is more of a pink color. I do like that one as well too, but Tenderness is definitely my favorite of the two. I would like to get some more colors, and I hope they come out with more colors eventually, because the formula on this is just amazing. And I like that they stay a really long time. The color is really great. They don't wear off that fast. I mean, they will wear off if you're like eating and drinking and stuff like that, but even then it doesn't wear off super fast, and you know, this is just like the easiest lipstick to apply. And it's such a great color that even if you mess up a little, it doesn't look that bad. So the Pacifica Devotion lipsticks are definitely some of my favorites. And then the other lipsticks that I've delved into this year are the Red Apple lipsticks. The first one that I've got is Oh My Guava, which is just another really nice nude color. And this is another one of my favorites. This is definitely sort of like an everyday nude for me. It's similar to Tenderness, and it's actually very similar to XOX as well from the Pacifica Devotion lipsticks. So this is more just like a pinky nude. This one's a little bit more like a brown pink nude, but this is definitely a little bit lighter. This is the Oh My Guava from Red Apple lipstick. This is one of my favorites. It's something that I can wear out of the house and not feel like I'm too done up. Like, if I walk out of the house like this, I better be going to a party or something, because I'm not going grocery shopping like this, but if I'm just going like out for the day, this is definitely a color that I would wear. And I love the formula on that too. It lasts a long time. It's easy to apply. And then the last lipstick that is also my favorite is from Red Apple lipstick, and it's what I'm wearing. This is Hollypeno. This is just like the brightest red. I've been wanting to try a red lipstick for a really long time and didn't think that they looked right on me, but I finally found one that I really love. This is just like the most amazing color. I love this color. I mean, it's almost impossible for me to apply it without it looking like ridiculous. It took me 10 minutes again today to get this on my face. I think I just need like a really good lip liner or something. If you've got a natural lip liner, a natural red lip liner that you recommend, definitely let me know in the comments, because I think I need one just to make it easier to apply for me, because it's like impossible to apply this without getting it like all over my face. So, but I really love this color. This is like the super brightest red color. It's definitely the brightest lipstick that I've got. It's matte. I love this color. It makes my teeth look whiter than they are, which is nice, because they're definitely not white. But I really like this. So far I haven't worn this out of the house, but maybe one day I'll be brave enough to do that. I'll have to experiment with it over Christmas, like going to Christmas things and things. I don't have any parties, but just, you know, like family stuff. So, but I really love this color. And this is a color that I would continue to rebuy even if I never left the house. Like if I only wore it for you guys, I would keep rebuying it just because I love this color so, so much. So here is the Mineral Fusion Pencil Liner in Coal. This is the Pacifica Devotion Lipstick in Tenderness. Red Apple Lipstick in Oh My Guava. Red Apple Lipstick in Hollypeno. And then the Jopa Minerals Blush in Blushing Bride. So that was all of my makeup favorites, so I've only got a couple of more things, and those are just food favorites, and I'll start with the ones that you guys have sort of seen. I talked about these last month, but I found some new flavors that I love more than last month's flavors. So these again are the Bark Thin Snacking Chocolate, and I found two flavors that are just freaking amazing. The first one is the Dark Chocolate Pretzel with Sea Salt. These chocolates in specific are fair trade, non-GMO. I don't think they're organic. And they don't say that they're vegan, but the ingredients are vegan. So I really, really love these. These ones are really good. I kind of like the whole sweet and salty thing, which is why I'm attracted to like pretzels and chocolate mixed together. So then the other one that I've got is the Dark Chocolate Peppermint Pretzel. So this is the same as the other one, except this one has got, you know, like little peppermint candies in. And this was really good. I think this is just a holiday flavor, so I don't know that this will be around that much longer, but I found both of these. These are the smaller sizes. I ended up finding some of these in my grocery store. I found them at Sprouts, I think. And I need to go back and get some more of these before they stop selling them for the season. But I really love these. They say they're snacking chocolate, and there's only 3.5 servings per container. But you'd have to eat like a giant handful of this chocolate to get like one of their servings. And my husband and I, definitely don't eat that much. We have it as like a small dessert after we've eaten dinner or something like that. So if I snacked on these as actual snacking chocolate, like I'd go through a bag in one sitting. So I love these. These are my favorite chocolates, and I need some more because we're totally out. So the last thing that I've got is these Sambazon Acai Superfruit packs. This is just the pure unsweetened. They're like frozen acai packs that you for your smoothies, or you can make a bowl. I've never done the bowl, but I make smoothies out of them. There's just a picture of a smoothie. But they're just a frozen packet of the acai puree. It's just pure acai berry, that's all it is. It's 70 calories per one of the little packs that are in here, and there are 4 in here. So to do the smoothie, I like to take one of the frozen packets, I'll blend it with a banana, some frozen strawberries, and then just some almond milk, like a cup of almond milk, and it makes just like a really great smoothie. You can add some like chia seeds or flax if you want, but there's like a ton of omegas in this already. But I love these. They're a little bit expensive. I think it's like $6 for 4 packs, but I mean, healthy stuff these days is expensive, so you just deal with it. But I love these. They're organic, they're non-GMO, and they're vegan and gluten-free, and they're awesome. So I definitely like these. I've gotten the sweetened ones a couple of times on accident, and I mean, the flavor is not that much different, but it adds a couple of extra calories, like 30 or so extra calories or something like that. But I have to make sure that I grab the unsweetened one, because the packet looks exactly the same. It just either says sweetened or unsweetened right here, so I love the unsweetened one better. And that is all of my favorites for fall of 2014. I definitely didn't have that much new stuff. I typically don't find a lot of new stuff all the time. So this was definitely a lot shorter than last season's favorites video. Let me know if any of the products that I talked about are your favorites as well, or if you're interested in trying any of these things or have tried them, or just, you know, your thoughts. Give me your thoughts. So I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.